Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. How are you today?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Okay, let me introduce first. My name is Barakatul Ambia with name 35 and from class A along with my fellow member will introduce myself first and explain the topic that will be discussed about hospital room. All members can introduce themselves personal first with the topic discussed. Okay, the name is Aulia Anggitama, and the name 5, and my friend Fahmi Arzak Muntas, the name and my friend Diano Fitriani, the name is 27, and my friend Angelita Nimas Junior, the name is 29, and me Barokatul Ambia. Okay, now I want to tell you about health services and effort carried on by an organization to maintain and improve health status, prevent and cure disease, and restore the health of individuals, families, groups, and communities. Quality health service are health service that can satisfy every user of health services in according with the average level of satisfaction of the population and whose providers are in accordance with the established code of ethics and professional service standards. Hospital building space and courtyards are all space units and courtyards within the borders of the hospital grounds, which are used for various hospital needs and activities. Lighting in a hospital building is the intensive of light in a work area within a hospital building that is needed to carry out activity effectively. Building ventilation is the flow of fresh air within the building space that is adequate to ensure the health of the room occupants. Noisy, the occurrence of unwanted sounds that disrupt and or endanger health. Cleanliness of the building space and yard is a condition of the building space and yard that is free from danger and has minimal risk of cross-infection and occupational health and safety problems. Okay, before discussing the topic to be discussed, I will explain a little regarding the definition of health service, hospital room, and medical instrument. Now let's start from my friend. The name is Aulia. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Aulia. Allow me to explain first. For a room in a hospital, okay, allow me to explain first. For a room in a hospital, I choose endoscopy room. Okay, endoscopy is a medical procedure formed by inserting a special instrument into your internal organs. This examination allows the doctor to diagnose problem with your body without performing major sanitation. Endoscopy is divided into several types, depending on which part of the body is examined. In addition to diagnosing, this procedure can also treat a number of problems that need to be treated with minor surgery. The term endoscopy is actually a big umbrella for a variety of examination carried out by inserting special instrument into the patient's body. This procedure is carried out to see the condition of certain body organs. This procedure can be used to diagnose a variety of diseases. Apart from that, endoscopy is also a supporting examination for several medical procedures, such as taking tissue sample for a biopsy and surgery. And the function of endoscopy is used to see the symptoms or presence of upper digestive tract bleeding, inflammation in the digestive tract or intestine, polyps or other abnormal growth in the colon. In addition to its use in the treatment of the upper digestive tract, endoscopy is also used as additional equipment to diagnose or confirm diagnosis related to several health problems in other body systems. Can be the next. Okay, in medical instrument, I choose MRI machine. MRI machine or magnetic resonance image is a medical examination using magnetic technology and radio waves to identify the condition of your body. You could say MRI is a kind of scanner that can see down to the internal organs. Doctors often use MRI as a diagnostic tool if patient experience disorder of the brain, spinal cord, heart, soft tissue, or other organ. In practice, some MRI examination require a special dye that is injected through a blood vessel to increase the accuracy of the image in the examination result. And then the main purpose and function of MRI is a support or tool to assist the doctor in providing accurate diagnosis to patients regarding the health problem they are experiencing. This examination will procedure high-resolution image of organic tissues and skeleton system. Doctors need this image to determine the location of the disorder and determine the most appropriate treatment method for the patient, as well as evaluate the effectiveness of therapy. Apart from that, MRI is an examination that is often carried out before deciding on a course of action. For example, on the brain organ, the result obtained from MRI can be used considerance for brain surgery step. Okay, thank you. And the next, I give back to Amelia.
Okay, thank you, Aulia, from the describe the endoscopy room and the function, MRI machine, and the function. Now, secondly, Fahmi Azak Mumtaz, time is yours.
Okay. Pulmonology room. Pulmonology room is a facility of the department with a healthing setting, such as hospital or clinic, specifically dedicated to the handling, diagnosis, and treatment of disease related to the respiratory system, primarily in the lungs. A pulmonologist is a specialist in this field, typically oversees patients with respiratory issue. The primary function in the pulmonology room include number one, diagnosis of the lung disease. Pulmonologists conduct examination and tests to diagnose various lung conditions such as pneumonia, bronchitis, asthma, chronic and others. Number two, management and treatment of respiratory disease. The pulmonology room provides care and management for respiratory disease. This may involve the use of medication, oxygen therapy, and other treatment. Number three, pulmonary function test. Pulmonologists employ various tests, including spirometry, pulmonary function test, and others to evaluate the capacity and function of patient lung. Number four, monitoring and follow-up. Patient with complex or chronic respiratory condition may conquer long the monitoring. Pulmonologists also plan follow-up assessment to monitor the patient, respond to treatment, or make adjustment as needed. Number five, search and education. Some pulmonology rooms are involved in research to achieve understanding of respiratory disease and develop more effective treatment methods. Next, spirometer. Spirometer is a medical device used to measure the volume of air person inhale or exhale during breathing. Its primary function is to assess and evaluate the pulmonary function of an individual. Here are the key of function of a spirometer. Number one, lung function assessment. The spirometer is employed to evaluate various parameter of lung function, include vital capacity, tidal volume, inspiratory capacity, expiratory reserve volume, and more. Number two, diagnosis of respiratory condition. Respirometry is a critical tool in diagnosis and monitoring respiratory condition, such as asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, pulmonary fibrosis, and other. Number three, treatment monitoring for individual with pulmonary respiratory conditions. Spirometer is used to monitor effective of treatment plan. Number four, preventive health assessment. Spirometry is sometimes used in preventive health assessment to identify early signs of lung dysfunction, even in individuals who may not yet show symptoms of respiratory disease. Number five, fitness and sport medicine. In certain contexts, spirometry is utilized in fitness and sport medicine to assess lung function in adults or individuals undergoing physical training. And last, occupating health monitoring. Spirometry is employed in occupational health setting to monitor the respiratory health of individual exposed to occupational hazards, such as airborne populate of irritants. Next.
Okay, thank you for Mas Fahmi Azhar Mumtaz. And now, Alan Sador Awalansa, time is yours.
Thank you, Ambia. NICU CHIP AP is an intensive care unit specifically designed to care for newborns who require intensive medical care. This baby may be born prematurely, have a low birth weight, or have health problems that require intensive medical attention. NICIP is a special care unit designated to provide intensive medical care for newborn facing serious health problems. In this room, advanced medical equipment such as ventilators, heart monitors, and other life support devices are used to monitor and support the baby's vital function. Safety and hygiene are strictly maintained, and isolation system may be implemented to protect the baby from the risk of infection. Each baby receives individualized care tailored to his or her medical needs and a multidisciplinary medical team, including neonatologists, neonatal nurses, and other specialists, works together to provide the best care. This room also provides special facilities for families to be involved in baby care, such as a restroom and kitchen. Lighting and noise levels are regulated to create an environment that supports the baby development, and continuous monitoring technology is used to ensure close monitoring of vital signs. Privacy space and family support can also be provided to help families overcome challenges that may arise during NICU care. The NICU plays an important role in providing the intensive care needed to improve the chances of recovery and development of babies who need intensive medical attention early in their life. Next. Ventilator. A ventilator or respirator. A ventilator or respirator is a device or machine that supports the breathing process for patients who are unable to breathe independently. Ventilators play an important role in supplying oxygen flow in and out of the lungs. Ventilators are important medical devices used in healthcare to provide respiratory support to individuals experiencing difficulty breathing or respiratory failure. These devices work by providing oxygen and enriched air to the patient's lungs and helps remove carbon dioxide from the body. A ventilator has several key components, including an endotracheal tube that is placed in the patient's airway, pressure and airflow sensors to monitor breathing, and electronic controls to regulate the frequency and volume of breathing. Ventilators can also be equipped with different operating modes, such as a mechanical ventilation mode that completely controls breathing or a ventilation mode that supports the patient. This device is often used in intensive care units, including NICU, to provide necessary care for individuals who cannot breathe independently or require additional respiratory assistance. The use of ventilator can be a vital step in saving lives and supporting the recovery of patients with serious respiratory problems. Next.
Okay, thank you, Mas Alan, for telling us about ventilator and
Okay, thank you to moderator and obstetric room. The obstetric room typically includes a labor bed, a delivery table where the mother can comfortably rest and give birth. It also contains monitoring equipment
such as fetal monitoring to track and baby birth rate and contraction, as well as equipment to monitor the mother fetal shape. Additionally, the room is equipment with instrument and place for conducting medical procedures such as measurement of the cesarean section if needed. The function of the static room to provide a safe and supportive environment for childbirth. It allows healthcare professionals, including obstetricians, witness, and nurses, to closely monitor the progress of labor, manage and complication that may arise, and provide immediate medical attention or intervention when necessary. The room is designed to ensure the comfort and well-being of the mother during the labor and delivery process, while also prioritizing the health and safety of the newborn. Okay, next page. Ultrasound medical device or USD. By capture detailed image and ultrasound can help healthcare professionals diagnose and monitor conditions such as tumor, chest, gallstone, kidney stone, and abnormality in blood vessels. It also enabling guided procedure such as biopsy or aspiration by allowing physicians to visualize the target area in real time. Overall, the USG is versatile on non-invasive tool that provides valuable diagnosis, information, editing medical professionals in making informed decision about patient care. Okay, thank you. I'm back to moderator Barokatul Andia.
Thank you, Mbak Novia. Tell us about ultrasonic and then obstetric room. Now, to Angelita Mas Diniar, my friend, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Amelia, for the participation. Now I will explain about ERG. ERG is outpatient installation in one of the hospital department that provides service to the community. In line with the development of service exchange in the status of Tarakan Hospital, in accordance with community demand. Tarakan Hospital has development into a type a hospital. The type of service available are outpatient care, already into the form of the substantial service and consisting of. And first, children SMP with oncology special and college. And second, CMP obsession with some special urology in fertility and source of care. And third, an SMP surgery with a subspecialty. For the explanation includes urology, pediatric surgery, orthopedic, therapist, plastic, urology, and BTKM. And 4, pulmonary SMP, and 5, heart MMP, 6, SMP THT, 7, SMPS with a specialist knowledge for retina, and 8, SMP internal medicine with sub specialist, and 9, natural SMP, and 10, SMP skin and retina. For this all, general of purpose is 1, health service in outpatient installation can run will based on stop to the patient safety can be maintained. And second, improve equitable, affordable health service for operating preventive and curative efforts. And third, treating outpatient installation with comfortable service and safe environment. Like third, scope of patient is therapy service and fourth, to patient polyclinic service ranging from children, ENT, AIDS, nerve, lungs, skin, and venerology. And next is internet medicine, pediatry, midwifery, heart, dentistry, general surgery, nervous, pediatry, urology, orthopedics, tactics, urology, and beta, kifit, optometrics, and physiology. And second, hemodialysis service, and the last is endoscopy service. And now I will explain about hands-on, embubek, and then nebulizer. First, hands-on are gloves that are usually worn by medical personnel to avoid patient droplets. The purpose of using and hands-on is to prevent cross infection and prevent to transmission of germs. And second, big bill mask BVM or embubek is a medical device for providing ventilation to someone who cannot breathe normally in an emergency. In this use, BMP involves the assistance of medical personnel who manually pump oxygen into a person's life using a self-inflating bag to simulate and breathing. And the last is a nebulizer. It's a tool in from a small machine that is useful for creating with from liquid medicine. This allows to exercise and the drug into blood for calculated and easy to do. This is a tool available to version, namely electric and portable. In the first type is the size alert and you have to plug into an outlet because the need is for electricity and quicklet, so you cannot just use battery. Meanwhile, for the portable type, you can use a battery or just plug into the car to kit, and then some portable types are small. They can be good for a bag to carry everywhere. Okay. Next, I back to moderator Anjar. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Angel, for tell us about the LG and Hanscon and Webdeck and Nebula. Now it's my turn. I tell you about clinic and QGU. Now, okay, clinic, a clinic or clinic in some languages in a medical facility where healthcare professionals provide outpatient care to individuals. Clinic play a crucial role in community health care by addressing a wide range of medical needs, a more accessible and cost-effective manner than hospitals. The function of clinic is primary care, preventive care, specialist service, emergency care, mental health service, community outreach, and chronic disease management and family planning. Now I want to tell about this GCU. What is mean GCU? GCU is general checkup. Is a form of preventive health examination with aim to determine current health status and it's not a treatment. The first is uric acid. Gout is a type actively caused by the deposition of uric acid crystal in the joints. The uric acid, the measure the level of uric acid is blood. Normal uric acid values male 30.4 until 7.0 milligram per deciliter, and female 2.4 until 6.0 millisecond, and these tests help in diagnosis and monitor this condition and changes approach treatment. Number 2 is cholesterol. Monitoring cholesterol level is essential for health and care with lifestyle change or medical cholesterol test assess the levels of various types of pollutants in the blood. Normal examination values when below under 200 milligrams per deciliter. Number 3, glucose. Diabetes is a chronic condition in which the body has difficult regulating blood sugar, so it has the potential to cause complications if left untreated. Glucose test measure blood sugar levels to assess how the body processes glucose. The normal value during the examination is below 200 milligrams per deciliter. And the test play an important role in preventive healthcare, helping to identify and manage a variety of conditions, especially related to metabolic health and cardiovascularis. And then the finish for topic today. And thank you for tell to audience about health service. Before closing the meeting, I want to tell you about if me as have mistake for our lead the meeting, I want to say sorry, and if I have mistake on behalf of my friends on touring. Thank you to Dr. Mrs. Tizia Saputri as MPD. I want to express my sincere apologies and thank you for your attention. See you in next meeting. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.